Snow fell heavily on the lonely country road. Jareth Vaylor gripped his steering wheel with trembling hands. The medicine made his vision blurred dangerously now. "Just stay awake until the next town," he whispered. But his body betrayed him with overwhelming drowsiness. A dim light flickered through the snowy darkness. He stumbled from his car toward the house. Serenia Caldor peered through her cracked front window. A stranger stood on her weathered wooden porch. His expensive coat contrasted with his desperate condition. "Ma'am, I need somewhere to rest tonight," he pleaded. Her protective instincts kicked in immediately for safety. She couldn't risk her daughter's well-being carelessly. Yet his exhaustion seemed genuine and deeply concerning. "I can't let you inside my home." Her voice carried both firmness and gentle compassion. "But our garage has some old blankets." She pointed toward the small, separate building. Jareth nodded gratefully, understanding her reasonable caution completely. "Thank you for your kindness to strangers." The garage door creaked open into darkness. The concrete floor felt cold beneath his body. Rusty tools hung from bent metal hooks. A broken bicycle lay forgotten in corners. Jareth had slept in luxury hotels worldwide, yet tonight, this humble space felt sacred. He thought about all the desperate people. How many had he turned away coldly? Morning sunlight streamed through dusty garage windows softly. Serenia appeared with a steaming cup carefully. "Coffee?" she offered, with a warm smile. Her weathered hands showed years of hard work. Behind her stood a gray-haired man gently. "This is my father, Ezra," she said. "Thank you for sheltering me last night." Jareth's voice cracked with unexpected, genuine emotion. He noticed their patched clothing and worn shoes. The house showed signs of financial struggle. "Times have been difficult for us lately." Serenia's honesty touched his hardened business heart. She explained their story with quiet dignity. Once they lived comfortably in suburban comfort. Medical bills and job loss changed everything. "I work 3 jobs to survive now." Her strength amazed Jareth beyond ordinary human measure. This woman possessed wealth he'd never understood. Jareth pulled out his simple business card. "If you ever visit the city nearby," he handed it to her with trembling fingers. Serenia read the small print with curiosity. The name seemed vaguely familiar to her. "Thank you, but we rarely leave here." She tucked it away in her apron. 2 weeks passed before she called that number. A luxury Mercedes arrived at their door. The driver wore an expensive uniform professionally. "Mr. Vaylor requests your presence immediately today." Serenia's heart pounded with nervous anticipation. What had she gotten herself into now? The corporate tower stretched impossibly high above them. Marble floors gleamed under crystal chandeliers magnificently. "This way, please," the receptionist said politely. Serenia clutched her father's arm for support. The elevator climbed to the executive floor. "Welcome to my office," Jareth said warmly. Gone was the desperate, exhausted stranger. Here stood a confident CEO, in control. "You helped me when I needed kindness." His eyes shimmered with tears of gratitude. "Now I want to help you properly." Within days, contractors repaired their humble home. Ezra received the best medical care available. Serenia found meaningful work with fair wages. "Why are you doing all this?" she asked. Jareth smiled with newfound peace and purpose. "That cold garage floor taught me everything." His voice carried deep conviction and wisdom. "Money means nothing without human connection here." He gestured toward his heart with sincerity. "You gave me shelter when I needed." His transformation inspired everyone who witnessed it. Standing before his executive team that morning, Jareth announced new company policies regarding charity. "We will help anyone seeking our assistance." His staff listened with amazement and respect. The cold businessman had found his humanity. Months later, Serenya visited his office again. Snow fell outside the tall windows gently. That night changed both our lives forever. She smiled at her unlikely friend warmly. True wealth isn't money, Jareth replied softly. It's the kindness we show each other.